Hello and welcome to episode 23 of Rebuilding Chelsea on FM23. I'm Jamie and coming up on today's episode, two games for you. In the first match we'll be at home to Genk in the second leg of our Europa Conference League round of 16 game, and in match number 2 will be at home to Fulham in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. So let's get straight into it, and the team to go and finish the job against Genk is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the match against Genk, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Chilwell, Fofana, Silva and James, Botman at the base of midfield, Bellingham and Havertz ahead of him, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Moukoko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to show everyone the recent praise is justified and put on a real show. I'm going to disagree with him. I'm going to point the finger and tell them to forget all about the first leg and approach this match with nothing less than 100% focus. Reece James is upset by that. Everyone else is fine with it. So I'll keep an eye on Reece James. Into the tunnel then. Am I confident of a good showing? Happy, and I think we're going to go out there and play to a good standard. Why not? Can I talk about why Jude Bellingham looks set to play in a different role? He's got the quality to adapt his game. General mood amongst the squad. With a lot of confidence, we try to carry that into everything we do. So let's go out there and see if we can win the match and cement our place in the next round. There is no way we should be doing anything other than qualifying comfortably. But let's go out there and do it in style. We're 3-1 up from the away leg. So let's go and make sure we win this one and win it well. Van der Voort with a clearance. Antonio Silva, it's flicked on but given away. It's back with Van der Voort in goal. He's played it short to De Winter, and Reece James wins it but then gives it away. Antonio Silva bails him out. Fofana to Chilwell, Botman on to Bellingham, and Mudryk cuts in field but can't keep his shot down. So 13 minutes gone, still 0-0. Playing well, but not managing to get enough shots on target. So we'll demand more and see if we can manage to change that. So 25 minutes gone. We have had a couple more shots on target. Antonio Silva, Reece James into Bellingham. Back to Antonio Silva. Botman to Fofana. Bellingham plays it out to the left for Chilwell. Gets to the byline, crosses for, I think it was Havertz. They get it clear, and it's cleared. Mudryk, and the chance comes to nothing. So let's see, can we get a goal before half time? Let's demand more. And in the second half, we're going to go attacking. Moukoko's had a disappointing 45 minutes in this one. So he's going to be hooked off at half time. He may not be the only one. I don't like what I just saw. So Moukoko off. And Evan Nielsen can come on. And we will also take off. Who else will we take off? Antonio Silva, and bring on Thiago Silva. And Reece James can come off for João Mario. So 3 changes at half time. And let's see if we can go out there, go attacking. Demand more, and let's go grab the win. It's played forward. In fact, it's Fofana picks it up. Botman to Bellingham, back to Fofana, into Chilwell, back to Fofana, onto Thiago Silva, into Botman. Ball over the top for Havertz. He's got it down. And Kai Havertz finds the back of the net. And it is Chelsea 1, Genk 0. 4-1 on aggregate, and that should be job done. We've played less than 5 minutes in the second half. And we are in total control of the match and the tie. So let's go on and take full advantage of that. And we'll make the remaining subs with 15 minutes to go. Mudrik's free kick. Header at goal is saved easily by Van der Voort. And he launches it forward. João Mario wins his header but gives the ball away. Kiko plays it over the top. Botman cleans up at the back, finds Simon. Fofana onto Chilwell. Fofana again. Chilwell into Bellingham. Fofana to Botman onto Silva. Havertz to Bellingham. Mudryk over the top for Evanilson. Can't beat Van der Voort in goal. And they get it clear. So into the last 20 minutes. And we're going to need to make the remaining subs in the next few minutes. So soon be time to decide what we're going to do. Evanilson doesn't manage to win it, but Havertz does. Surely he was hacked there, but no. Chilwell collects the loose ball. Plays it infield to Botman, forward to Havertz. Bellingham to Mudryk. Chilwell is dispossessed. Dwelt on it for far too long. Salah is forced wide, but does find Soar, who gets his cross in. The header, though, is well over the top of the crossbar, and we are inside the last 15 minutes, more or less. So let's make the final 2 changes. Mykhailo Mudryk to be replaced by... Should we go David Neres? I think we will. And the final change is going to be Ben Chilwell for Marc Cucurella. So let's confirm those. Start the match back up. And let's see if we can get another goal in the dying minutes. So, demand more. Can we have a goal in the last 10 minutes, please? Sterling turns, finds João Mario to Silva, onto Bellingham, into Neres. Bellingham plays it to João Mario. João Mario shoots, and it's over the top. So into the final 5 minutes, and it's Kiko into El Kanusi. And he's dispossessed. Kiko picks up the loose ball. Kiko again, crossed in. The header from Andrea Lamantia makes it Chelsea 1, Genk 1 on the night. But we're still going to go through 4-2 on aggregate. And possibly even more comfortably. Neres to Cucurella. It's crossed in. De Winter away. Botman to João Mario. Into the area, but El Hadj clears it against Evanilson, and it ends up in the back of the net. I'm not sure how much Evanilson actually knew about that, but we do get the win on the night, and obviously a comfortable passage on aggregate in the end. Chelsea 2, Genk 1 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it's an FA Cup quarter-final match against Fulham at Stamford Bridge, and the team for this one: Simon in goal, back four is Cucurella, Thiago Silva, James at the back, and Fernandes at the base of midfield. Mount and Bellingham ahead of him, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, and Evan Nielsen up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is once again recommending that we show everyone the recent praises justified and put on a real show. This is a rivalry, so I am going to say, you know how important rivalries are, and we're expected to win. Go and play your natural game. So, point finger. And let's do that. So let's get out into the tunnel. You're in much better form than Fulham. Do you have to be wary of complacency? We have prepared in a professional manner and will now go out and do our jobs. Am I excited at the prospect of Derby Day and facing off against my local rivals? These are the occasions we live for. How we're going to approach the game, we're going to be proactive, so let's get out there and be exactly that. I'm going to go attacking from the off in this one, why not? Let's go after them and get the result to take us into the FA Cup semi-finals. Cucurella forces Fulham backwards, but we can't win the ball back yet. Mitrovic plays it against James. Sterling over the top for Mudryk, and Mudryk scores. So Raheem Sterling with the assist, Mudryk with the goal. We've played 7 minutes. It's Chelsea 1, Fulham 0. And we are looking good for a place in the semi-final. And if we could just get another goal to put some real distance between us, that would probably end it as a contest. That Kera finds Andreas, and Cucurella gets out of trouble. Simon pumps it downfield. Evan Nielsen is beaten in the air. Andreas to Diop. Thiago Silva wins it. Mudryk dispossessed, but wins it back himself and advances down the left, plays it back to Mount, cross to Reece James, into Sterling, and apparently that was a fair challenge. Evan Nielsen shoots and it's in off the post. It is Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. I don't think this is offside. I think this is a goal and it'll be fine. The goal is disallowed, I'm wrong. I didn't think that was offside, but never mind. We'll need to get another one. So let's demand more and see if we can put this game to bed. So coming up to the half-time interval, there's your half-time whistle. Chelsea 1, Fulham 0. And let's good but room for improvement, and let's make some changes. So Jude Bellingham's going to come off for Kai Havertz. Try them the other way around. Yeah, that's better. I am going to take Antonio Silva off and bring on Fofana. And I'm also going to take Evan Nielsen off and bring on Moukoko. So 3 changes again. Let's go out for the second half and see if we can win again. And obviously with no league games in this episode, I'm not going to show you the league table. We haven't played in the league since the last time you saw us. So I'll finish this match and we'll go straight into the end of the episode and telling you what's coming up on the next one. Meanwhile, we're building at the back again. Havertz plays it over the top for Moukoko and he shoots wide. Big chance, goes begging. And I'm thinking that we're going to make a double substitution on 70 minutes. So we'll just leave it another few minutes before we go into the tactics screen to make those changes. As Anthony Robinson plays it back to Voba. Kehrer plays it to Diop. Diop to Tete. Tete comes down the right, finds Bricalo, and Alexander Mitrovic finds Fulham an equaliser. So I think we make those changes a couple minutes earlier than originally intended. We'll do them now. What will we change? Well, clearly we're going to change Mykhailo Mudryk, and we're going to bring on David Neres. And I might try those two the other way around. Yeah, I think that makes sense to do that. And the other one is going to be Reece James for João Mario. So all 5 changes made on 67 minutes. And let's see if we can get another goal and win the match all over again. Fofana now for Chelsea. On to Enzo Fernandez. Havertz plays it into Moukoko. Moukoko puts it in the back of the net. I'm going to hold off making a verdict on this one because there is an appeal again for offside, and I was wrong last time. This one's disallowed as well. It remains 1-1. So let's demand more. Can we manage in the last 15 minutes to find a winner, or are we heading for a replay at Craven Cottage? So Marek Rodak's goal kick over the halfway line. Mitrovic is beaten by Fofana, but Fulham retain possession. And Garcia shoots, and it's straight through Simon into the back of the net. And it is Chelsea 1, Fulham 2. So this is absolutely disastrous. Fire up. Rodak's free kick for Fulham. 9 minutes left, plus any added time. And Polinia's flick on. Cucurella miscontrols, and Bricalo's in again, and he's found the back of the net again. And it is Chelsea 1, Fulham 3. And we are crashing out of the FA Cup. So into the final 5 minutes. And no sign of a Chelsea comeback. And there's your full-time whistle and a massive shock. Chelsea 1, Fulham 3. I'll be back in a moment to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so following today's episode where we won against Genk to seal our progress in the Europa Conference League, and a defeat to Fulham in the FA Cup quarter-final, I think it's entirely sensible that we focus exclusively now on the Conference League. So that's where we're going to come back, and I'll show you both legs of the quarter-final against Besiktas on the next episode. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.